What's going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Alex Jones, man. Alex Jones went viral, I believe, over the last couple of days due to his wife being arrested for putting hands on him. And this article from the Daily Mail, it says that Alex feared for his life as his wife struck him multiple times with a polished club during Christmas Eve fight. Now, as I've looked over his article, he's basically saying it may have been a medical imbalance that she may have had. But when a woman is putting her hands on you, there are signs that, that marriage is not going to last. Because when you're somebody like Alex Jones and you're somebody of importance, you're somebody that the media already hates. You're branded as the number one conspiracy theorist, and your home life is just as chaotic as what's going on in the media. That's not good. It really isn't. And I know that Alex, I believe, had been previously married before, if I'm not mistaken. And he dealt with issues with his ex as far as his children is concerned. And now he has this woman that he's with who struck him in front of their child. Is this the type of woman that you want to deal with long term? Because I don't think this is the first time she's put hands on him. I believe she's put hands on him before. But Alex Jones is the type of guy that, he's not going to let this go. He's going to stay with her. Maybe, he likes that, that I don't know. But I can already tell you, if she struck him over 20 times in one setting, she's done it before. Once a woman puts her hands on you, she doesn't have any respect for you. She really doesn't. It's a woman who clearly has issues. Look at this article. Alex Jones' wife struck him over 20 times, including with a soap bottle, and tried to hit him with a 5-pound stone ball, the police report revealed. Erica Wolf Jones, wife of InfoWars founder Alex Jones, was arrested for domestic violence at their Austin, Texas residence on Christmas Eve. Jones added that he was in fear of his life, he told officers. Alex Jones said the incident wasn't some kind of personal, hateful thing or anything. Instead, his wife suffered from a medication imbalance. Well, maybe she needs to get off that medication and figure it out from there, because something's going on there. Again, these guys with these highly medicated women, man. She faced assault charges for causing bodily injury to a family member and resisting arrest. So she resisted arrest too, which Jones said was caused by medication imbalance. InfoWars host Alex Jones' wife struck him over 20 times, including with a soap bottle. Tried to hit him with a 5-pound stone ball, caused him to fear for his life, according to a police report from their Christmas Eve fracas that was released Tuesday. Erica Jones, who's 43, who looked somber and tearful in her mugshot, of course she was, after being arrested for domestic violence last Friday, apparently attacked the right-wing conspiracy theorists for cheating on her. So Alex is out here cheating on him, man. Listen, Alex is a wild dude, man. He's a wild guy. Again, what's going on, their marriage is going on. But, that's according to her. Women get mad for various reasons, right? Unless she caught him in the act, or this was information she had. Why don't you just leave? Beating up on him is not going to solve anything. You're just going to wound up in jail. Pictured with extra long eyelashes, manicured eyebrows, and highlights in her hair, Erica was arrested after allegedly assaulting her husband at their home in Austin, Texas. And by the way, again, if I was a guy like Alex Jones, would I really just want to be married, knowing how chaotic my life is due to my content, especially with somebody that seems to have issues? According to the Travis County arrest affidavit, during the initial 911 phone call with police, Jones told an emergency dispatcher that his wife had struck him over the head repeatedly and was holding a polished club in her hand and attempted to hit him with it, according to the report. Jones further claimed his wife had struck him several times after police arrived at the house, with an officer noting that the far-right radio host's hair was red and wet, which is not good. Jones later told cops that Erica had hit him with both closed fists and open hands on his head in front of their child. Erica had allegedly accused him of cheating on her, according to Jones, leading to a violent altercation as the duo bathed their child. Jones has 3 children from a previous marriage. She reportedly struck Jones over 20 times, including once over the head with a bottle, possibly shampoo. The arrest report stated, causing the contents to get on his face and cause burning to his eyes. That is not good. He stated he tried to get away from her in the master bedroom, and she followed him with a stone ball, trying to strike him. Jones was at that point in fear of his life, he told police. Police located a stone weighing about 5 pounds in the master bedroom, which was consistent with the alleged weapon. Jones told police that his wife, who officers noted had a strong odor of alcohol on her breath, never hit him with the stone, but threw it at his head, missing by inches. Once again, you have a violent, drunk woman, which is what it looks like. It looks like this woman got drunk and got violent. Alcohol, and he's saying it's medication. Well, Alex, I don't know if you're being 100% truthful, because if the police said they smell alcohol, that lets me know that she was drinking and it wasn't medication, that she might have a drinking problem. Because if she's acting like this and the police can smell the odor of alcohol on her breath, then there's something going on there, and it ain't just a medication imbalance. It isn't just a medication imbalance. There's something deeper going on there. Alex Jones, the InfoWars founder, who faces financial ruin after losing 4 defamation lawsuits brought by parents of victims of the Sandy Hook school shooting, said after his wife's arrest after the incident stemmed from a medication imbalance. Travis County Sheriff's deputies took Wolf Jones into custody and booked her into the Austin jail around 8:45 p.m. on Friday. She faces misdemeanor charges of assault causing bodily injury to a family member and resisting arrest, search, or transport. After spending Christmas in custody, she was released the next day on a $3,000 bail. Each of the 2 charged $3,000. Okay, $3,000, and she was beaten up on this man. She was resisting arrest, and $3,000 is her bail. Jones declined to say whether he had been injured or elaborate on what happened beyond that he believes it was related to his wife's recent change of medication. It's a private family matter that happened on Christmas Eve, Jones told the Associated Press in a brief interview on Christmas Day. I love my wife and care about her, and appears to be some kind of medication imbalance. An attorney for her did not immediately respond to requests for comment. They have to include that in there, right? He's facing financial ruin. Alex Jones has one of the biggest audiences in the world. He's not going to be financially ruined. I don't care how many lawsuits they bring to him, because he can stretch this thing out for years. That's what the media ain't going to tell you. Okay? He has a dedicated fan base. He's not going nowhere. But as far as his marriage is concerned, it might be on the rocks, because I don't think that this is just an isolated situation. The cops are saying that it was alcohol. He's saying it's a medication imbalance. It could be a little bit of both, but her accusing him of cheating, that's stuff that's been festering. It's been festering. That's not something that just happens overnight. That's not something that medication imbalance will bring. She truly believes that he's out here just doing whatever he wants to do. And you got women who they get into these relationships with men who have money and resources and fame. And I think it's about a power thing. I think she doesn't want to feel like she's getting ran over by Alex Jones. So I think it's sometimes I think it's a power thing. It's about being able to prove that she's not going to allow this guy to just walk all over her. But again, he needs to get himself together personally. Because again, if she gets away with this, she's only going to do it again. Because once a woman puts her hands on you, she doesn't have any respect for you. He can say it's a imbalance of medication, but it's always something deeper. Women have always been jealous. They've always been jealous of other women trying to get at the men that they're with. Women, when women are angry at you dealing with other women, they will get violent. I have seen it. I've seen where women get very violent when they think you're cheating on them. And then when you mix in alcohol and even medication, it only makes it worse. It really only makes it worse. But I just think that, man, he has to get that in order. He's facing these lawsuits. Like I said, again, I don't think Alex Jones is going anywhere. When you ban somebody off of every platform possible and they're still able to do what they want, do the content and produce and do the things that they want to do, you haven't really done anything to stop them. Not one thing. But I do think that the one thing that can derail him is by having a wife that doesn't respect him. And it's very clear that his wife doesn't respect him. It really is. And he might need to make the choice of getting out of this marriage before it ruins him more than anything else has. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.